my darling viewers, it's Jen here at Check Her Joy, and this time I'm reviewing How to Talk to Girls at Parties. This is a graphic novel with writing by Neil Gaiman and art by Fabio and Gabriel. This is based off the short story by Neil Gaiman of the same name. In this, we follow two teenage boys, N and Vic. N is this nerdy, reserved, shy boy who doesn't talk to girls, is very socially awkward, and his friend Vic is very outgoing, is kind of the jock. He's definitely popular with the girls. And so Vic hears about this party that a bunch of foreign exchange girls are throwing, and he's like, we should go. And N's like, I'm not so sure, I'm not good at talking to girls. And so Vic just starts telling him how to talk to girls, which is just, talk to them. Pretty basic advice, but maybe not so obvious to a teenage boy. I don't know, I've never been one myself. Anyway, they go to this party, except it's not the right party, and the girls at the party they show up at are a little bit strange and odd, and there's a bit of a mystery element to this that I don't really want to spoil for you guys if you don't already know what's up with these girls. So first off, I really, really love the art in this graphic novel. It's this like pastel-y watercolor type stuff going on, and I adore it. It looks amazing. And this is definitely a coming of age story about N growing up and learning a bit more about the opposite gender and about himself. The Vic's advice about how to talk to girls, which is actually just to talk to them, is really good advice. So it does kind of promise the advice that the title suggests. How to talk to girls at parties. You just talk to them. Just gotta do it. Doesn't really matter what you're talking to them about. Just go up, strike up a conversation. The story itself is quirky and fun, even though there's not like a ton of comedic lines to it, just like the overall tone. And I think the art helps a lot to lighten it up and make it kind of interesting and just have fun with it. And I had already read the short story, so I kind of knew what was up with the girls, but it was still interesting to like meet each of them. There are the four main girls that the guys interact with, and getting to meet each of them and find out what their story is was also kind of a fun part of this. So I know this was a really short review, but it's only a 60-page graphic novel, and I don't want to spoil the ending for you if you don't already know what's up with the girls. But I love it. I really love sci-fi and fantasy, and I really appreciated the end of the story. And I love the girls and how they're each a little bit different and have their own take on what's happening a little bit. So yes, I enjoyed this book. I highly recommend it. The art is amazing. Let me know in the comments below if you have read this, the graphic novel or the short story, and what you thought of it. And now I can go watch the movie now that I've been like properly refreshed on what's happening. Not that the movie wouldn't fill in the blanks. I wanted to read the graphic novel before seeing the movie so I could keep them kind of separate. So yes. Okay. Basically, peace out. I love you guys and keep reading. Bye.